Hello everybody, today I'm going to be playing Oddworld New and Tasty, a nostalgic classic of mine. And you'd be thinking, Ben, how can you be nostalgic about a game that came out in 2014? Well, that's because it's a remake of a game from 1997 called Abe's Odyssey. Part of the Oddworld series, a planned 5-part epic which mixes conventional cinematic storytelling with puzzle platforming gameplay. And the remake of the second game of the series, which is more than a remake now, it's like completely different to this one. It's a whole new thing now. But anyway, I digress. I'll talk about that more later in. First of all, we're gonna just start and get into the cutscene. I will play on hard mode because that's more of a classical mode like the original. That was on PC and PlayStation 1. Was that the same time where they were
Follow
doing
me.
trying to bring in an icon for the PlayStation? There was Abe, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, that medieval skeleton, which also coincidentally got a remake this year, even though this year is 5 years after, so this game's 5 years old now. Wow. I guess that's old enough to be nostalgic about something. Alright, let's get in, and I'll be quiet while this awesome cutscene plays.
This is Rupture Farms. They say it's the biggest meat processing plant on Oddworld. I used to work here. Well, I was really a slave, like all the others. That's me. My name is Abe. I was Employee of the Year. Now I'm dead meat. I crossed the meanest boss in the world. Mullet the Gluckin. My whole life changed in just one day. I was working late one night at Rupture Farms. We used to make beach munchies. Until the beaches were through. We still made pear-bite pies. And we made some good scram cakes, too. I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew how we'd make new and tasty. I was still to find. The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind. The Gluckins were scared, because profits were grim. Okay, here they are. Paramites and scrabs had been turning up thin.
As you can see, things are going down. What are you gonna do about it, Watch.
But Mullet was cool.
Show him.
He had a plan.
How?
This new kind of meat? What? It was us!
We got a lot of new luck. We'll chop them up.
I just had to escape. I just had to be free, and I didn't even know I had a destiny. So, get me out of here!
Is that not one of the best opening cutscenes ever to any game? I argue that it's in the top 5. Oh, but Final Fantasy 7? No, this one. So we are obviously Abe trying to escape the clutches of Rapture farms and saving our people. The gameplay is like obviously a 2.5D puzzle platformer. The original was a there we go. The original was 2D, but they have the extra D, if you know what I mean. So the screen scrolls of us, sorry. Blah blah blah, screen scroll. In the original it was like static screens, but I don't mind the change. It makes it more dynamic, especially later on when you get a mount to ride. I've played this game a lot of times, so I know mostly the deal, and I'll avoid getting shot. So we can we'll encounter our Meducans, that's what our race is called, to save, and we can talk to them by using GameSpeak feature. We can also chant to possess things, like those sligs there, or what those guards are called. And it keeps track of how many Meducans we save and how many we fail to save, and gets a good or bad ending at the end, depending on that. Start off here by showing the possession feature, such as there's also a bunch of secrets in this game. I don't know nearly all of them. I know like a few on the start of the game, like this one here. You can see there's a trapdoor there. I think it's easier to see in this game than it was in the original. So you crouch by it and press square. No. Yeah, and it will go down into a secret area. So as we can see, these are the Duckins we need to save. I'll say more about that in a second, once I use my brain to get to the part I need to go, because I know this puzzle. Oh. Obviously I don't, because I just died. This is a bad idea. Okay. So, do that again. Pull this lever to activate that. This video is gonna be all me just fucking up all the time, isn't it? There we go. And I can possess him just to get rid of him. And I don't really need to use him for anything. This lever there opens that trapdoor. Which is, I think, that how you're supposed to get rid of him without using the chanting. And we'll get all of these. That's a bad idea, because those ones up there will walk into the trap, so I'll talk to them individually. Oh, I've done it again. I'm terrible. Oh, Christ. Right. So, I'll just end myself so I can start that again. There is a quick save feature that I forgot to use. You just hold down the middle button of the PlayStation to load into the quick save, so it's more convenient than committing suicide every time you fuck up in this game, which will be a lot. That's a quality of life improvement that it has compared to the original game. Just quick save now, and there we go. And we chant at these bird portals here to unlock a gateway that they go through. That's pre-saved. 4. Something else like noteworthy about this game is you're not like an action hero or anything. You're just a weird alien dude. And he controls about as well as he looks like he does, which isn't well at all. Very clumsy. Very weighty in his reactions. It's a good decision though, it adds more challenge to it. Okay, so we'll get rid of this guy first. Still getting used to the game speed controls on this one. It used to be original. Even though I think they may be the same, I'm just sandbagging. So another one. The game usually doesn't start off as tricky, it's because I'm in a secret area. It's just in case you're watching it going, what the hell is going on? I've done it again.
Follow me.
Oh, that was lucky. Okay. Just wait for this to come down, go through, down. I know I'm probably doing this in the most slow fashion possible, one by one, but I'm hesitant. Those things up there also, they'll stop us from chanting, so we can't just chant. Otherwise some of the puzzle will be way too easy. Alright. This one, whoops. Now, I'm just gonna quick save, because I'm anxious.
Hey there. Hey there. Follow me.
There we go. Freedom awaits, friend. I'll just send you through. And last one. To get this one, you need to do this, activate that laser trap, lightning I should say, and then
Follow me.
just like that. I know, I'm pretty smart. I impress myself sometimes. Last one. That is first secret area done. And I don't know many other secret areas. Somebody that's played this game nearly their entire life. Okay. Back to the main game. Open the door. We already know all the controls, man. Come on. We've got a directory here. It shows us all of the areas in Rupture Farms. All of the employees that are there. So we need to rescue all of those. Even though I won't, because I don't know all the secret areas, and there's a lot of them. I know there's a secret area, you can see that there, between those vines. That there's a secret there. But I don't think bottle caps set off the bombs. No, you have to come back with a mine, because you get bombs later. Sneak past the sleeping slick. But we could just, you know, possess him if we want. Multiple ways to solve these puzzles. At least in the early game. Turn off electric traps. And walk up and see what's here. What do you think that does? I'll give you a hint. Kills him. He falls from the trapdoor. And we can talk to our other sleegs if we want. There we go. Okay. Obviously, homicide is very funny to aid. Even though, you know, fuck those guys. Like, enslaving.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
I think this game is special because it has such strong themes of consumerism, capitalism, environmentalism, whereas a lot of things aren't as overtly dark as this is. Like, sure, you got your Fern Gullies and stuff, but it's not like... That's a bad example. Fern Gully's pretty dark sometimes. Especially that goo monster. But, yeah, it's got a certain charm to it. That's for sure. Don't know why I'm creeping. Oh, so, okay, so all these guys are just safe to go.
Hey, chum. Follow you. Follow me. Okay.
70s. 3. 0 casualties, 15 escapes. Not too bad so far. See if I can do an area per video, which may be harder when it comes to the bigger areas. So I can't just possess that Slignia because that will zap me. So we do this. Again, very funny. There's a sleeping Slig there, so just creep past it. We can possess these ones now. And you'll notice if they see their friend being possessed, they'll kill him. It won't stop save him though. Into the line. What a way to go. Again, it's all very humorous. Okay.
Hey, chum. Follow me. Okay.
It's even hard because some of them hide in the dark so you can't even see them. I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. I know one in particular. Alright. Oh, there we go. The smell of steering flesh was nothing like the sweet, familiar aroma of his tasty treats. This guy's gonna shoot at us. Or again, since this is just doing tutorial on cover, we can just get rid of him. Eventually, like I said, there will be champ blockers like nearly everywhere. It's just because it's showing us the basic stuff that, you know, I don't think we're even supposed to be possessing things by now, like if it's your first playthrough of the game. You can hide in the smoke vents, steam vents. We need to wait for this to go past, very tense. We can use that lever to just throw into the trapdoor he's standing above now, but I guess I like to be a hassle and possess them all.
Follow you. Hey there. Follow you. Follow me.
Now, there is one of them in this steam here.
Follow you.
You'll see it, what I mean.
Everyone.
Because you can't see it, but there's one Midokin hiding out. I think it's here.
Everybody. Hello.
There it is.
Follow me. Okay. Follow you. Hey there. Follow me. Okay.
And they hide him throughout the game like that all the time. It's so annoying. So it's going to be hard if you ever want to do a 100% run. Especially without a walkthrough. Alright, we need to deactivate this bomb. I always fuck it up somehow. Just auto-save because I'm scared. Oh, I knew it. Sorry. I'm about to reload. It's a simple button press and I always get it wrong. Oh, how good am I? Okay. I think this is a safe area.
Follow you. Hello. Everybody. Follow me.
If you look in the background there in the cages, they're the scrabs. They're what made scrab cakes. And you'll see paramites too. They're not coming along yet. They're creepy little spider things. I need to take these mofos down here. Good, they're keeping up. Alright. Yeah, you're welcome, by the way, for freedom. Let's go, let's go. Any paramites going here? No, it's still scraps. In the second game, Oddworld, Abe's Exodus, you can possess scrabs and paramites too. Not in this game, it's only sligs in this game. Oh, that's alright. What do we got here? We'll not chant for once and actually do it how the game kind of intends. Oh, he's savvy. You just had a near-death experience. Should have left that. Now, send you. It's all good, dude. Little jumping puzzle that I failed straight away. Great job, Ben. Benny certainly doesn't know this game. Hurry up. Be free. Be free. Auto save. This always freaks me out. Oh, god damn it. I'm just horrendous at every game I play. That's what I'm starting to learn. And learning to deal with. 24 escapes so far, 0 casualties. Okay. Now, this is a trickier puzzle here. It's not that bad. Ah, that's right, I know what to do. Okay. Creeping. Creeping. I need to do this. So we activated that mine. I'm just gonna do a quick save because knowing me, I'll fuck it up. Of course I fucked it up. Mega Man 2 all over again. I was diving further away. There we go. Now watch this. He'll walk into it. Oh, yeah, that's so good. Oh, god damn it. See what I mean? They set up traps for you everywhere. I'm gonna reload because it makes me feel bad. Okay. Quick save again in case I kill one of my brethren. And
Everybody. Hello. Follow me. Okay.
That's close.
Follow you. Follow me. Okay. Everybody. Hello.
Go free. This goes to the other Zulag, which I think is supposed to just be Oddworld talk for a gulag. But we can't go there yet. That's when we come back here later on in the game. Spoiler alert. Yeah, so the history of this game, it's interesting. My history is interesting as well as the actual game history. I won't be as vain to say it's more interesting. Let's start with the game's history. So, Laurel Lanning, it's a brainchild of him, and he made it with a film studio, I think, that... I should get this right, let me look it up. Because I know we partnered with somebody. He is the director. And Benny knows Wikipedia. You know what? Sherry McKenna, that's it. Because I think she got into the business of wanting to make the movies he had planned, but then he was like, they can make them as video games and movies. They'll plan to be like a multi-media different franchise, like a big epic franchise. I'm not making much sense right now. When do I ever make sense though? Alright, this one. We need to get up here, creep past him. He'll walk down, turn this off, and zap it. Yeah, but it was made to be like a 5-part epic, with just being the first part. And I think they released 3 of the games so far that they were planning. Not in, like, some of the games are spin-offs, like the sequel to this was a spin-off to the main story. It's weird, but like it's also wonderful. Weird and wonderful. Okay. Now here we'll get a mine. And now I could go back to that original part and blow up those mines to do the puzzle down there. Should we do that? Yeah, let's do it. I'll show you what I mean. Love the animations of this too. I think the original art style did have more evocative charm to it because like it was less lit, more dingy. I don't know. This is still a great like remake slash remaster. It's not even a remaster; it's a remake because like it's completely different. That's it's not completely different. The game is the same. I mean, the art, like everything else, is completely different. Like it's a sliding scroll now, but it used to be static. You know what I mean. In other words, just don't listen to what I say. My incoherent rambling. Oh, that would hurt. So now, let's hope I can explain my history of the game better than I can explain the game's history. I played this originally on the PC when I was very young, maybe 6, yeah. And then when I grew up, I played this in the second one. I like kind of forgot about it. It was almost like went into a state of my mind. Was it real or not, or was it just like something I dreamed about? Because it's so obviously out there. But it was obviously real, and I got it when I got the PlayStation 3. I bought them on the digital store, both of them. I beat them again, and then I was real excited when this was announced to come out. And I think I said at the start, they're making the second game remade, except it's like completely different to this. Like it's a complete remake. Like the game is even different. The gameplay is essentially the same here. Oh, I forget how to throw them. That's right. Oh, did that kill me? No. So you'll see a trapdoor here like the other one.
Can't figure it out.
Oh, dude, come on. Work with me here at least, Abe. Okay. Yeah, I can do this. Let's see what this does first. They've done something down further. So I can send these through. That is 2 taken care of. Turn that off.
What a walkout.
I think I can already see what I need to do here. This will turn off all the lasers. Except 2.
Hey, chum. Hello.
Can't do that because I don't want them to go. Yes, gonna. Oh, yeah.
Follow me. Hello. Follow me. Okay. Okay.
Get you.
Hi. Back to work. Follow me. Okay.
Is that taken care of?
God, I hate wait. Okay. What a walkout.
Okay.
Back to work. Everybody.
I'm gonna need to be quick because he's gonna come for it. I'm just gonna take him through first. go, my friend. Okay, now.
Everyone. Hello. Hey, chum. Follow me.
Well, come on. What are you doing? Oh, you motherfuckers. Go down, you son of a bitch. This isn't good. I think I'll die if I do this and just get a quick save. It's like jumping rope. Oh, he's the god. Don't laugh at me. I'm saving all of these. Okay.
Hold up.
Wait there, you son of a bitch. Save. Ah, I knew it. Ooh. Okay. Jump for skipping rope. Go back a little bit. Down, down, down. Ah. I'm the worst. Down, down, down. It's freaking me out. Oh my god. Oh, he's the best. Okay.
Everybody. Hello. Follow me.
Ah!
Oh no.
I'm gonna go back. Oh my god. Okay, just relax, breathe. Goose flubber. Yeah, so what I just made a reference to anger management. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, okay. Maybe I'll just... Run! Yes! He is the greatest. He's done it. Whew. Okay. That's exhausting my knowledge of the secret areas I know in this entire game, pretty much. They're like really hidden. Okay. Now, we just go back to the where we were. And we're nearly out of Rapture Farms. Which will lead us to the stockyards next. Okay, should all be dead. Just don't want to get chopped up accidentally by Crusher I left on. You know, I realize my history of this game actually isn't that interesting. It's more interesting to me because I associate such strong nostalgia with it. Oh, I gotta do a jumping puzzle again. God bless. Do we? I don't remember doing it on my way here. Oh yeah, we do. Just save, just in case. Because knowing me, I'll definitely die. Yeah, I told you. If there's one thing I know. It's one of the universal forces. You got gravity, entropy, and Ben sucking video games. Okay. We've got a few puzzles left of this stage. I mean, there's probably 100 hidden ones. We can actually use the mine to blow up these motherfuckers too. Ah! And ourselves if we're not careful. Get the mines. Use the... Do we go down? No, we go up. That's right. I'm gonna watch out for that son of a bitch. It may not have the same aesthetic charm, but the graphics in this are amazing. Oh no. I'm really bad at this part. I always have been. God damn it. Will it, you son of a bitch. I'm good at throwing in every part of the game, except for when you actually have to throw. Probably the worst joke I've ever told. Ah. Oh yeah, okay. Get down, you son of a bitch. Ah. What a shot. If you escape, all workers on the ship will die. There actually is more of this. Just remember, there's a lot more gameplay in this because I think they like doubled the number of Madokans. Okay, so we're gonna have a cutscene and then we'll leave it here till the next episode. Clearly not as good as the original opening, but you know, they can't all be world class. It's good transition mode, like lovely animation. Alright, so we have a stockyards now, and we will leave it here for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back for more very shortly.